Ever wondered why some relationships seem effortlessly strong while others struggle with connection? Let me share a story. A friend once asked me, "How do you keep the spark alive?" He was feeling distant from his partner, frustrated that their bond had lost its depth. We talked about love, desire, and what truly matters, but I realized there was something deeper at play. A wisdom from centuries past that could rekindle that intimacy. That's when I remembered the teachings of the Stoics. In today's video, we're exploring how Stoic philosophy can transform relationships, taking connection beyond the surface. It's not just about romance, it's about mastering intimacy in a meaningful way. Together, we'll uncover Stoic insights that reveal secrets to lasting, profound connection. When you think of Stoicism, maybe you picture ancient philosophers stoically weathering life's challenges. But what if I told you Stoicism holds secrets for building deep, meaningful intimacy? Yes, Stoic principles, typically linked to self-control and calmness, offer tools for creating emotional bonds. Stoicism isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about understanding them, guiding them, and using them to enrich your connection. At the heart of Stoicism is self-mastery. This means understanding yourself, keeping impulses in check, and staying balanced no matter what life throws at you. Now, imagine bringing this into your relationship. True intimacy doesn't stem from unrestrained passion. It comes from a foundation of stability, respect, and genuine understanding. When you're in control of your emotions, you create a calm, open space where both you and your partner can explore feelings together without fear or chaos. One of Stoicism's key teachings is to focus on what you can control and release what you can't. In relationships, this means acknowledging that you can't control your partner's emotions, actions, or thoughts, but you can control your reactions and how you show up for them. This mindset frees both partners to be their true selves without judgment or manipulation. The mutual respect that grows from this approach creates a deeper emotional bond, where both individuals feel seen and valued. Stoicism also emphasizes the gift of presence. In today's world full of distractions, being genuinely present with your partner is rare and deeply impactful. When you're fully present, listening without distraction, your partner feels appreciated and understood. True intimacy doesn't necessarily come from grand gestures. It often blooms in those quiet moments where both people are fully engaged and connected. Another profound Stoic insight is the importance of embracing challenges and adversity as chances to grow. Relationships aren't always smooth, but it's in facing these moments together that we deepen our connection. By applying Stoic principles, you see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to strengthen your understanding and bond. Staying calm and composed through difficulties not only builds trust, but also enhances intimacy in meaningful ways. In essence, the Stoic secrets to lasting intimacy lie in self-mastery, the power of presence, and a resilient approach to challenges. By living these principles, you create a relationship that's deeply fulfilling and enduring on emotional and intellectual levels. Mastering emotional connection through Stoic wisdom can change the way we view love. While emotions often take center stage in relationships, many people don't realize that how we manage these emotions is key to building strong, lasting bonds. Stoicism doesn't tell us to ignore our emotions. Instead, it guides us to understand and channel them in ways that nurture relationships, creating deeper and more meaningful emotional connections. One of Stoicism's most valuable lessons is emotional resilience. In any relationship, emotions fluctuate, from joy to frustration, anger, or disappointment. Stoicism teaches us not to suppress these emotions, but to observe them, ensuring they don't overpower us. By mastering your emotions, you avoid impulsive reactions, responding thoughtfully instead. This emotional strength fosters a secure, balanced space where both partners feel understood, valued, and deeply connected. The Stoics also cherish the idea of sympatheia, or interconnectedness. In relationships, this means recognizing that we're part of a larger whole, that our actions affect each other deeply. Embracing this perspective allows you to see your partner as an integral part of your journey, creating a bond that's empathetic and considerate. By acting with this sense of interconnectedness, both partners naturally consider each other's feelings and needs, strengthening the relationship. A central tenet of Stoicism is focusing on what you can control. In relationships, this means understanding that you cannot dictate your partner's emotions or choices. What you can control is your own behavior and communication style. This approach invites open, honest conversation without trying to control the outcome. When approached with this mindset, conversations become more genuine, fostering an environment of emotional safety that encourages deep connection. Stoicism also teaches the importance of perspective. In moments of high emotion, things can seem overwhelming. Yet Stoic philosophy encourages us to take a step back and observe our emotions with a clear mind, making it easier to navigate relationship dynamics thoughtfully and calmly. By integrating this perspective, you bring a balanced approach that ultimately enriches the connection and makes love more resilient and fulfilling. Have you ever stepped back and asked yourself, is this argument or issue really worth it? In the big picture, is a fleeting frustration worth risking the deep emotional connection you share? Embracing a Stoic mindset helps keep you grounded, allowing you to approach issues with calm and perspective, making sure that the small stuff doesn't erode the bond you've worked to build. Another essential Stoic principle is presence. In our fast-paced world, it's so easy to be there physically but mentally checked out. True emotional connection, however, requires full engagement. When you're present, whether in deep conversation, shared activities, or simply offering support in times of need, you communicate your commitment and respect, reinforcing the intimacy between you. Stoicism reminds us that these simple, daily moments of attention and connection are the foundation of lasting, meaningful relationships. Mastering emotional connection with Stoic wisdom isn't about avoiding emotions or pushing away passion. It's about learning to navigate them with strength, balance, and grace, creating an environment where both partners feel valued, respected, and connected. By applying Stoic wisdom to relationships, you open the door to a lasting, fulfilling intimacy built on understanding, resilience, and harmony. The ancient art of intimacy. Stoic lessons for modern love. Intimacy is often seen as something that just happens in a relationship, a bond that grows naturally over time. But what if, like any true art, intimacy could be developed and enriched through conscious effort? Stoic philosophy, with its roots in ancient wisdom, provides an incredible framework for building deeper, more lasting connections in today's relationships. When we apply Stoic principles to our relationships, we move beyond fleeting passion to create a truly profound bond with our partner. At the heart of Stoicism lies the idea that fulfillment is something we cultivate from within. This is liberating when it comes to relationships, where so often people expect their partner to fill a void or complete them. But the Stoics teach that real contentment and emotional stability come from within, not from relying on others. In relationships, this means that each person takes responsibility for their own happiness. When two people come together as whole, self-sufficient individuals, they create a relationship founded on mutual respect and understanding rather than dependency. Virtue is one of the most valuable Stoic lessons for deepening intimacy. Living in alignment with virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance can transform a relationship. Wisdom helps us see beyond fleeting emotions and focus on what truly matters. Courage empowers us to be vulnerable, to express our feelings without fear. Justice teaches us to treat our partner with fairness, ensuring that both their needs and ours are met. Finally, temperance shows us how to balance passion with stability, a crucial ingredient for sustaining love over time. The Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, offers another powerful insight into intimacy. Amor fati is the idea of embracing everything in life as part of our journey, good and bad. In relationships, it means accepting our partner exactly as they are, with their strengths and imperfections. Instead of trying to change or improve them, we love them wholly, appreciating how their unique qualities contribute to the relationship. This acceptance strengthens the bond, helping each partner feel valued and loved for who they truly are. Another central Stoic teaching is focusing on what we can control. This shift in perspective can be a game changer in relationships. While we can't control our partner's emotions or actions, we can control how we respond to them. By focusing on our own responses, we let go of unrealistic expectations and allow our partner the freedom to be themselves. This acceptance brings stability and peace to the relationship, nurturing a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. Stoicism also promotes emotional resilience, a skill that's essential for weathering the ups and downs of any relationship. Instead of suppressing emotions, Stoicism encourages us to manage them constructively. This practice of resilience creates a safe space for both partners to share feelings without fear of being overwhelmed, fostering trust and openness. Ultimately, the Stoic approach to intimacy is about creating a relationship that's deeply meaningful and enduring. Stoicism guides us to approach love with wisdom, patience, and acceptance, transforming relationships into something far more profound than a fleeting connection. When we bring these timeless Stoic lessons into modern love, we create relationships that stand the test of time, built on mutual respect, resilience, and a shared journey toward growth. How Stoicism can transform your relationships forever. When we think of ways to improve our relationships, advice usually revolves around communication, shared experiences, and expressing feelings. While these are essential, there's another, often overlooked tool that can fundamentally shift how we relate to others: Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, which teaches emotional mastery, integrity, and a focus on what we can control, holds profound insights that can transform every relationship in your life, from romantic to familial to social connections. Building unshakable bonds with Stoic principles. In a world where relationships often seem fragile, prone to emotional ups and downs, many of us wonder how we can build stronger, more resilient connections. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom to create these enduring bonds by focusing on self-mastery, emotional intelligence, and a deep understanding of human nature. When we bring Stoic principles into our relationships, we lay the foundation for partnerships that thrive through challenges, mutual respect, and meaningful connection. A transformative aspect of Stoicism is its focus on personal responsibility. In relationships, it's easy to slip into blaming others for our unhappiness or expecting them to meet all our emotional needs. Stoicism flips this idea, teaching us that we are responsible for our own emotions and reactions. Instead of waiting for a partner, friend, or family member to change, Stoicism empowers you to focus on your own actions. This shift often creates a ripple effect. When you take responsibility for your actions, you set a tone that encourages those around you to do the same. A key Stoic concept that can revolutionize relationships is understanding what we can control. In any relationship, we can't control someone else's thoughts, emotions, or actions, but we can control how we respond. When we let go of the frustration of trying to change others, we approach situations with calmness and clarity. It doesn't mean we ignore our feelings. It means we express them constructively, in ways that build rather than erode the relationship. One of the most powerful Stoic principles for relationships is presence. In today's fast-paced world, it's common to be physically present, yet mentally distracted. True presence, however, is key to deep emotional connection. Stoicism teaches us to fully engage in the moment, which in relationships means giving our full attention to the person we're with. Whether through meaningful conversations, shared experiences, or simply being there in times of need, practicing mindful presence strengthens connections by making those we care about feel valued and truly heard. Stoicism also offers insights into conflict resolution. Every relationship will encounter disagreements, and how we handle these moments can either strengthen or weaken our bond. Stoicism encourages us to approach conflicts with reason rather than emotional reactivity. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing feelings, but it does mean not letting them control our actions. By stepping back and viewing the issue with a calm, clear mind, we can engage in open, constructive conversations that aim for resolution instead of blame. The principle of amor fati, or love of fate, is another powerful Stoic lesson for relationships. Amor fati encourages us to accept everything that happens as part of our journey. In relationships, this translates to accepting others as they are, without trying to change or mold them to fit our expectations. Embracing your loved one's unique qualities fosters understanding and respect, and removes a major source of conflict, replacing it with acceptance and appreciation. Stoicism also emphasizes living with virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which can profoundly impact relationships. Wisdom helps us navigate emotional challenges with clarity. Courage allows us to be vulnerable and express our true feelings. Justice encourages fairness and respect, taking into account the needs of others. And temperance teaches balance, helping us manage emotional highs and lows to maintain stability. Together, these virtues create a more harmonious, resilient foundation for any relationship. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to view adversity as an opportunity for growth. Every relationship will face difficulties, whether from misunderstandings, loss, or other life challenges. Stoicism encourages us to meet these moments with resilience, patience, and openness, allowing us to grow together rather than be divided by hardship. In the end, Stoicism offers a roadmap for transforming relationships from fragile and reactive to resilient and thoughtful. By focusing on what truly matters, letting go of control over others, and approaching love with wisdom and courage, we cultivate relationships built on trust, respect, and deep emotional connection. With Stoic principles as our guide, we can build bonds that not only withstand the test of time, but bring fulfillment and joy to our lives. Building unshakable bonds with Stoic principles. In relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendly, emotional steadiness can create a space where trust and understanding flourish. When we manage our emotions calmly, even in challenging moments, we nurture a stable, supportive environment for growth. Emotional outbursts or impulsive reactions can strain trust, while practicing self-control fosters a deeper sense of respect and empathy. A cornerstone of Stoic wisdom in relationships is the idea of focusing on what's within your control. We often attempt to influence others, hoping they'll align with our own expectations. Stoicism reminds us that while we can't control another person's actions or feelings, we can always choose how we respond. By shifting our focus to our own reactions, we approach loved ones with acceptance, allowing them the freedom to be themselves, while we work on how we engage. This mindset fosters a safe and respectful atmosphere, where both parties can thrive without feeling pressured to meet idealized standards. Stoicism also emphasizes living with virtue. which has a profound impact on relationships. Living virtuously means embodying qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In relationships, wisdom helps us look past fleeting emotions to consider the long-term impact of our actions. Courage enables us to be vulnerable, expressing our true feelings even when it's challenging. Justice ensures we treat loved ones fairly, respecting their needs as much as our own. And temperance keeps our emotions in check so we can approach situations with clarity and balance. These virtues create the foundation for resilient relationships built on mutual respect, honesty, and trust. Another key Stoic teaching that strengthens relationships is the power of presence. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to become distant, even with those we care most about. Stoicism teaches us the importance of being fully present, offering genuine attention and care. This means listening deeply and engaging meaningfully with loved ones, creating a stronger, more fulfilling bond. When we're truly present, we show others that they are valued and appreciated, which brings a depth to relationships that transcends superficial interactions. Relationships inevitably face challenges, whether from disagreements, life changes, or misunderstandings. Stoics believed that adversity is an opportunity for growth, a lesson that can transform how we handle tough times. Rather than seeing conflict as a threat, Stoicism encourages us to view it as a chance to strengthen our bond. By staying calm, analyzing the situation with clarity, and working together toward resolution, we build resilience in our relationships. Overcoming challenges together fosters trust and a deeper connection as partners grow through shared adversity. Lastly, Stoicism teaches the importance of acceptance, both of life's events and of the people in our lives. In relationships, this means embracing loved ones for who they are, flaws included. Too often, relationships suffer under the weight of unrealistic expectations, as we hope our partner will change to fit our idealized vision. Stoicism encourages us to let go of these expectations and practice amor fati, or love of fate. By accepting loved ones as they are, we create a space of unconditional support and understanding, allowing both individuals to grow without judgment or undue pressure. Building unshakable bonds with Stoic principles invites a shift in mindset. It means mastering our own emotions, focusing on what we can control, living by virtue, being present, embracing challenges, and accepting others as they are. These timeless teachings offer a powerful guide to creating relationships that are not only resilient and fulfilling, but capable of enduring life's ups and downs. Applying these principles helps us cultivate relationships grounded in respect, mutual growth, and enduring love. Beyond the physical, Stoic insights for lasting connection. When we think of intimacy and connection, our minds often go to physical closeness, affection, touch, and shared moments. While these elements are important, true, lasting connection goes far beyond the physical. Stoic philosophy offers insights for building relationships with a deep, emotional, and intellectual foundation that sustains beyond physicality. Central to Stoicism is the belief that genuine happiness and fulfillment come from within rather than relying on external sources. This concept has transformative potential in relationships. Many people search for validation or fulfillment solely through their partner, hoping to find happiness outside themselves. But Stoicism teaches that dependence on others for emotional stability can create imbalance. Instead, each person is encouraged to cultivate their inner peace and sense of self. When both partners are emotionally independent, their connection grows stronger, built on mutual respect and shared values rather than dependency. This approach creates a lasting partnership, where both individuals bring their whole, fulfilled selves to the relationship. Cultivating lasting connections through Stoic insights. One of the most profound insights Stoicism brings to relationships is the concept of virtue. This ancient philosophy emphasizes the significance of living a life guided by qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, each vital for nurturing enduring connections. Wisdom helps us navigate the complexities of relationships thoughtfully, allowing us to understand our partner's needs and perspectives better. Courage empowers us to be vulnerable, sharing our true feelings without fear of judgment. Justice ensures we treat our partners fairly, considering their needs as much as our own. Finally, temperance encourages moderation, helping us avoid the emotional extremes that can destabilize a relationship and fostering a balanced, patient approach to love. Another essential Stoic concept is sympathia, or interconnectedness, which enhances our ability to connect deeply with others. This idea reminds us that we are all part of a greater whole and that our actions ripple out to affect those around us. In relationships, recognizing this interconnectedness allows us to understand that our partner's well-being is intricately tied to our own. With this mindset, we become more empathetic, understanding, and willing to compromise, shifting the focus from me to we. This collaborative spirit fosters harmony and mutual support in the relationship. The Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, is another transformative teaching for relationships. This principle encourages us to embrace everything life throws our way, both the good and the bad, as integral to our journey. In relational contexts, it means accepting our partner for who they truly are, without trying to change or fix them. Instead of dwelling on their flaws, Stoicism invites us to appreciate our partner as a complete individual, recognizing that their strengths and weaknesses make them unique. This kind of unconditional acceptance deepens emotional bonds, as both partners feel truly seen and loved for who they are. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to concentrate on what's within our control, which can be a game changer in relationships. While we can't dictate our partner's thoughts, feelings, or behaviors, we can control our own actions and reactions. By focusing on our behavior, we sidestep the frustration that often arises from trying to change someone else. This approach brings peace and stability to the relationship, enabling us to let go of unrealistic expectations and concentrate on being the best versions of ourselves. As a result, both partners enjoy the freedom to be authentic without the pressure to conform to each other's demands. Emotional resilience is another vital Stoic principle that bolsters relationships. Every partnership will face its share of challenges, whether they stem from disagreements, misunderstandings, or significant life events. The Stoic approach to adversity is to remain calm, composed, and rational even amid emotional upheaval. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions. Rather, it involves managing them constructively, fostering growth and understanding. By cultivating emotional resilience, we create a safe space for both ourselves and our partners to express feelings openly, strengthening trust and security in the relationship. Additionally, the Stoic principle of presence holds immense value in today's fast-paced world, where distractions abound. Being fully present with your partner is a rare and meaningful gift. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the here and now, engaging with our loved ones wholeheartedly and giving them our undivided attention. When we are genuinely present in our relationships, our partners feel valued and appreciated, deepening the emotional connection. Simple acts like attentive listening or engaging in meaningful conversations can transform a relationship from superficial to profound. Ultimately, the Stoic insights for creating lasting connections extend well beyond physical aspects. By emphasizing virtue, emotional resilience, presence, and acceptance of fate, we can build relationships that are not only strong, but also deeply fulfilling. Stoicism provides a roadmap for cultivating emotional and intellectual intimacy that withstands the test of time, forging bonds resilient in adversity and rich in mutual respect and understanding. Achieving balance in love with Stoic teachings. In the journey of love, achieving balance often presents one of the greatest challenges. We desire passion, connection, and excitement, yet we also crave stability, understanding, and long-term fulfillment. So, how do we find the right equilibrium between emotional intensity and lasting commitment? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy renowned for its focus on self-mastery and emotional resilience, offers timeless teachings to help us navigate the complexities of love. By applying these Stoic principles, we can cultivate a harmonious balance between passion and stability, ensuring our love endures through life's inevitable ups and downs. At the heart of Stoicism is the mastery of emotions. In love, feelings can run high, whether it's the exhilarating joy of new romance or the frustration stemming from conflicts and misunderstandings. Stoicism teaches us not to suppress these emotions, but to observe them with calm detachment. Rather than reacting impulsively or allowing our emotions to dictate our behavior, Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and choose our responses wisely. This emotional self-regulation is essential for maintaining balance in relationships. By managing our emotions thoughtfully, we prevent minor disagreements from escalating into major conflicts, creating a stable environment of trust for ourselves and our partners. Central to Stoic philosophy is the idea that we can only control our own actions and thoughts, not those of others. This guiding principle is vital for cultivating a balanced, resilient approach to love, finding harmony in relationships through Stoic insights. A key insight into relationships is recognizing that frustration and disappointment often arise when our partners don't meet our expectations. However, Stoicism teaches us to release our desire for control. While we can't change how our partners behave, we can choose how we respond to them. By focusing on our own actions and accepting our partners as they are, we pave the way for a more harmonious relationship. This acceptance doesn't mean ignoring problems. Instead, it encourages us to approach challenges with calmness and compassion, enabling us to resolve conflicts without upsetting the emotional equilibrium of our connection. Another fundamental Stoic principle is the importance of virtue, which encompasses qualities like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These virtues aren't just lofty ideals. They're practical tools for achieving balance in love. Wisdom helps us look beyond fleeting emotions, guiding us to make decisions that benefit the relationship as a whole. Justice ensures we treat our partners fairly, taking into account both their needs and ours. Courage empowers us to tackle tough conversations and face uncomfortable truths, which are vital for resolving underlying tensions and nurturing a healthy partnership. Finally, temperance encourages moderation, steering us away from emotional extremes, whether that's overreacting to minor issues or withdrawing when we feel hurt. A particularly powerful Stoic teaching for finding balance in love is the concept of amor fati, or love of fate. This principle encourages us to embrace everything life presents, both the good and the bad, as integral to our journey. In relationships, it means welcoming not only the joyful moments, but also the challenges and imperfections. Every relationship will encounter difficulties, whether they arise from disagreements, shifts in circumstances, or personal growth that creates distance. Stoicism teaches us to view these challenges as opportunities for growth, both individually and as a couple. Rather than seeing difficulties as threats to our bond, we learn to see them as part of deepening our connection. This perspective helps us maintain emotional balance, even when things don't go as planned. Beyond emotional regulation, Stoicism emphasizes the significance of being present. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to be physically with our partners while mentally distracted by work, technology, or other responsibilities. Stoicism encourages us to focus on the present moment, fully engaging with the person in front of us and cherishing our time together. When we are truly present in our relationships, we deepen the emotional connection and foster an intimacy that transcends physical closeness. It shows our partners that they are valued and that their thoughts and feelings truly matter to us. By practicing mindfulness and presence, we cultivate a more balanced and fulfilling relationship that can weather the distractions and pressures of daily life. Stoicism also inspires us to develop emotional resilience, which is essential for maintaining balance in love. Relationships can be tumultuous, inevitably leading to moments of conflict, disappointment, or misunderstanding. The Stoic approach to these challenges is to remain calm, composed, and rational, responding with patience and understanding. By fostering emotional resilience, we avoid becoming overwhelmed by negative feelings and instead concentrate on finding solutions that strengthen the relationship. This resilience lays a foundation of trust and stability, allowing both partners to feel secure in their connection, even during tough times. Lastly, Stoicism underscores the value of gratitude. In relationships, it's all too easy to focus on what's lacking or what's going wrong. However, Stoicism reminds us to appreciate what we have, savoring small moments of joy and recognizing our partner's strengths. Practicing gratitude shifts our focus from what's amiss to what's right, fostering a more positive, balanced outlook on the relationship. When we embrace gratitude, we cultivate a sense of contentment that helps us navigate the challenges that inevitably arise in any long-term partnership. In essence, achieving balance in love through Stoic teachings involves a blend of emotional self-regulation, acceptance, presence, resilience, and gratitude. By applying these principles to our relationships, we can cultivate a harmonious and fulfilling connection that is not only passionate, but also enduring. Stoicism offers a roadmap for navigating the complexities of love with grace and wisdom, ensuring our relationships are rooted in mutual respect, emotional stability, and deep understanding. In conclusion, Stoicism equips us with profound tools for managing the intricacies of love and relationships. By embracing emotional self-mastery, practicing presence, and nurturing virtues like wisdom, courage, and acceptance, we can forge deeper, more meaningful connections that stand the test of time. Love, approached with patience and understanding, becomes not only a source of joy but also an opportunity for growth. Whether in moments of passion or times of challenge, Stoicism guides us toward balance, resilience, and mutual respect. Ultimately, by applying these timeless principles, we create relationships that are fulfilling, enduring, and deeply rewarding.